I got a few things to talk to you about if you got a few minutes.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it.
All right, let's go with this first song. Play me a clip of Believe, Raymundo. This is Jake Owen doing Believe here. So, Cher tweeted this. Just heard Jake Owen's version of Believe. It was so heartfelt. When I was a young mom, Grandpa, Uncle Mickey, and I would sit around and sing. Mick and Grandpa played guitar. First song I learned was Hey Good Lookin', Never Want to Lose Family's Roots. Grandpa's guitar still makes me cry. What do you think about that when Cher tweets that?
That was pretty special. It was brought to my attention by a friend of mine the other night when she tweeted that, and I kind of just sat there for a second and thought, wow, to think, music travels like that, just her ears. And also, like in this world right now where people are out, they don't, what is country music, what isn't country music? It was really kind of flattering for me to know that she kind of gave the thumbs up of approval on that. And everyone actually that heard it as well thought that it was kind of great to kind of throw the country side of things kind of on it, put some ingredients of that in there. So it was kind of special, man.
So Jake Owen's got something called Sounds From Soundcheck, and we're going to play this song coming up in a second, where he does Believe from Cher. It's so good. But I got a few things I want to talk about. Question number one, as I wrote these down last night, Jake, are you officially growing your hair out again?
Yeah, man, but I'm going to be honest with you because I was, open up to you a lot. I've been struggling with it lately, man. I'm in that in-between stage where it's like, I've got to cut this. I got to cut it. And then when I cut it, then I want to grow it back again. So I think I'm going to stick it out for a little bit and then see if I can keep getting away with it. My mom calls me like every other week and tells me I look terrible and I need to cut it. It makes me look older and whatever. But, hey, I've got it right now, so I'm gonna keep it going.
All right, Jake Owen, on with us right now. I saw on your Instagram you brought your daughter Paris, who's 5 months old, on stage. Now, how often does she come out on the road?
Well, today is actually it marks her 5 months, and she comes out, as much as she can for being that little. It's a little tough traveling with her at this stage, but that was the first time I brought her out, kind of holding her. And when Pearl was a little girl, she's 7 almost now. I did the same thing. I have a picture of her holding her on stage. We were in Nebraska, and she was wearing this Cornhuskers jersey. And it's moments like that, you gotta make sure you cherish those little moments because they grow up fast.
I saw that you went to the Friend movie premiere, which is the movie that you're in. You told us about a long time ago. It was at the Toronto Film Festival, which, by the way, I looked it up on Rotten Tomatoes. It's almost 80% positive on Rotten Tomatoes. So people are loving this movie. What did you get to do in the scenes of your movie? Were you happy with it?
Yeah, I was really happy when I sat down there at TIFF because I didn't know what to expect. Because, outside of filming my parts, and I'd read the script, but I didn't, you're not watching the whole thing until it's put together. So really when everybody sees it for the first time there, when they debut it at the Toronto Film Festival, was my first time seeing it too. So I was really, really moved by the story. That's the whole reason I did it in the first place. But as far as my parts went, you'll see in there's a scene I won't give away, but my first experience as a so-called actor was a one-on-one moment with Casey Affleck. And it was just pretty wild because I met him for the first time 5 minutes before that, and the next minute I know I was in a pretty intense scene. So it was pretty cool to watch it back. It's like listening to music, though, when you see yourself on TV like that or camera, or hear your music. As much as you want to like it, you're like, there's something about it you just pick apart, So I thought it was cool, though. I'm excited for everybody to see it, and that's good to know. I did not know that about the Rotten Tomatoes, but that's pretty solid.
Any truth to the rumor that there is Jake Owen full frontal nudity in this movie?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I let it literally all hang out. So just get ready for that one.
Oh, my gosh.
All right, you heard it here.
I'm kidding.
Print that, everybody. Yeah, print that one. We got Jake Owen on. I originally wanted to call him because I thought the version of the song was so good, and I'm going to play it now. By the way, have you ever met Cher?
I've never met Cher, no. And actually, the whole reason the song came about was, I think it's important to say, my guitar player. It was during the whole Gay Pride Month and everything. My guitar player Lucas is openly homosexual, and the different songs of Pride Month, and we started jamming in a backstage dressing room on Believe, Cher. We looked it up on the internet. It was the #1 Pride song. And so we did it, and we put it out. It's kind of see if people liked it. And there was such an overwhelming response to it. And that was actually at the same time, too, there was a lady who kind of told me she would never come to my shows anymore because I supported something like that. And and I just don't like someone to tell me that. It like fires me up even more. So we went ahead and we put that out, and I'm really proud of it. And I'm proud to stand up for my friends, and proud to just, you know, spread love in a world that I think needs it more than anything. So
there he
that's where I
is.
stand.
There he is, Jake Owen. All right, we're going to play it now. This is Believe. You may know from Cher, but now you know from Jake Owen. That's right. All right, hey, bud, thanks for taking our call. Good to talk to you.
Very cool, you guys, man. I appreciate you. Thanks a lot.
All right, there he is, Jake Owen. Here is Believe.